the 29th, 2021, here with your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Our best bets always are our premium picks, either our YouTube premium picks or our premium picks in our on our website. Oof, Monday morning. It has been a long grind here with March Madness in the NCAA tournament, but we are coming to an end. Just 8 teams left, the Elite Eight, and 3 of them all come from the Pac-12, and the rest from assorted conferences. We saw a bunch of upsets. Number 2 seed, only one number 2 seed left, I believe, in this tournament. 3 number 1s, 1 number 2. So it has been basically the Pac-12 didn't have any teams that were ranked in the high numbers, so they just busted everybody up in spite alone. But I think it's far from decided. I think the Gonzaga USC game is going to be pretty interesting. I think a lot of people are looking forward to that one. But anyways, so speaking of Gonzaga, Rod has been wearing his Gonzaga hat, and I guess someone sent him a message because now he's not on the show. He'll be back whenever, but he has no power. Rod lives in somewhere super remote, right, Brian? He's like he's
Oyen, Oyen.
Yeah,
I'm a terrible pronouncer of places.
Well, I don't think your heart was shattered by the refs as an Alabama fan. I think your heart was shattered by Herbert Jones at the line, who missed both free throws there at the end of the game. And I think Alabama has no excuses. When you shoot 30% from the free throw line in the NCAA tournament in a tight game, you are going to lose 100% of the time. There was a few teams coming into the tournament that we talked about the free throw shooting. We talked about Bama at length and the way that they choked down the stretch, and that, I thought going into that game that Alabama, it would be kind of like what the USC game was, where it's like it didn't matter that they were so bad at the line, and that they, had choked down the stretch of games all season long because they couldn't hit free throws. And it just didn't show up for Bama for the average person because they're not bettors, so they didn't see all these covers being blown, by them missing these free throws. Something that we talked about on this show a lot this season. I just thought they were head and shoulders better than UCLA, and we did see that in spurts. But missing dunks and missing free throws all night long, not going to get it done.
I'm not blaming my crappy Alabama play on the referees. They just didn't play well. It was a loss, that's for sure.
Yeah,
that was the one game I was sure about yesterday. I could have I was gonna not bet my house, but that was my favorite play of the day was Alabama.
For me, it was Gonzaga.
Bah.
So I gave out both on my videos today. So we have a new thing that we're going to start doing, and I'm going to encourage people to do this, and I'm going to start doing it in my videos. I didn't start doing it. I didn't start thinking about it until after I did my videos. But everyone here. Everyone here loves to give their picks, but the best place to give your picks out is the Facebook group. But aside from that, we have individual videos on each of these games, and inside those videos are comments where people are discussing those games. So it's like if you have a pick in the Baylor game tonight against Arkansas, or if you have a pick in the Houston game against Oregon State, right in the video, just leave your comments. There's tons of people that are doing that. So it's kind of like almost a whole nother community. And you could do it on the NBA games as well.
I believe the comments help the video.
Absolutely. They help it a ton. So that's what we're going to do is, like, from now on in my videos, I'm going to encourage people to say their opinion in the bottom of the videos. But I think you guys can do that. And I always say leave it in the comments of this video. But the thing is, you can't put it in the comments while the show is going on. And that's when it's unlike some of the other shows where they just throw something together and then, people watch it later because they throw it on their website on autoplay. Like, we actually have a live audience. And that's the bulk of our viewers. Most people prefer to watch our show live if they can. And so it's just a different audience. But I think that that's what we'll do is we'll have the people that aren't on Facebook, because we have a ton of people that aren't on Facebook, just leave the comments in the videos here, you know, and it's like this way we have it. Anyways, so Steve M obviously has never seen my halftime shows outside of yesterday. So I did not have my best halftime day, but so that means that during the NFL season I lost them all too. I mean, this guy is just I can't. This is why I think we should go to a paid show, like Brian said.
You know, it's too bad that we don't have like a Mitch's halftime picks where you could record them using the website stuff. You know, after you put it out, just
well, we could do that. We could do that.
Record.
We could do it. We could do it. I could override that. I could change that stuff.
I would do that just so you could say, you know, but that's when you start losing.
No,
You know,
I don't care.
Bad luck.
No, I don't care. If I'm losing, I'm losing. But it's like but I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have some guy come on here and judge me on one day when I've been doing it for 7 years, right? It's like this guy's just, I mean, he has no life, right? He's jealous because he has nothing going on in his life, right? And he's not a premium member. He's super cheap, right? He doesn't even have the $30. He's got nothing, right? He's just what you call is a parasite, right? He just lives off of he like clings himself onto something, and he lives off of that, right? Because he can't do anything to support himself because he's pathetic, right? He's like he's just a parasite, right? He's just a taker, you know, and you know, then complains about it, right? Because he's a nobody. So it's like because somebody else is successful, you know, then they think by trying to tear them down, it makes them feel better about themselves or it makes them a better person. But that's not the case because everybody saw my house yesterday. I know we've had a lot of new viewers come to our show over the last, you know, our YouTube channel is blowing up for a reason because we're putting in the work. But also, I knew a lot of people had never seen my house. The old school guys, man, all the guys have been around for a long time. You guys have seen my house. We used to do the show from my living room. I only moved to this set during the COVID. We just built this studio during the COVID stoppage. So I've been doing them out at my desk forever, and I've done them outside for a long time too. But I can't. The comments are going too fast. Anyways, what it is. Troll Boy is the show is actually it's my show. That's what it is. So we don't care. We don't care why you're here. You know. That's the problem. It's Monday. Yeah, I think my NFL halftimes. I think we had 2 losing shows all season. You know,
I'd say 75 to 80%.
Yeah, I'd say 75 to 80%. And so yesterday, the Oregon game, I was just like, I have no idea. I was the same way in the. I felt the same way in most of the games yesterday. You know, the only one that I really liked the second half was Alabama, and they were freaking there. They were there, man. It's like they had it. The game went to overtime, and then they didn't have it. But outside of the first 10 seconds of the second half, they were inside that number the entire time, and then until the overtime, where they fouled. 7 times?
I thought we got a gift when it went to overtime. I was like, okay, we're still in it.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought they had all the momentum and everything.
Nope.
So I understand. I thought it was fun doing the show from my house where everyone could see where I live, and especially for the trolls, that they think that they have no idea what they're talking about, right? It's like I was glad that you guys get to see where I live and and how I live and all those kind of things. So it's like I'm not some phony baloney guy, that comes up here and is here for, football season starts and I just show up out of nowhere, or March Madness starts and I just show up out of nowhere. I've been doing this for a very long time, and those people that have been around the site for a very long time know that I used to be in a very small little apartment when we started these shows 15 years ago. doing them, just YouTube videos. Doesn't matter. Like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you. I just don't understand why people have to hate on me to make them feel better about themselves. I just don't understand it. Make up lies or just say stupid ass things, It's like if you flip this penny, 100 times, and it comes up heads 99 times and tails once. There's a YouTube troll that's gonna say, "See, I knew it wasn't gonna be heads," right? It's ridiculous. It's like I don't know. Are they generally like 2 years old, or are they just that big of a losers that they have nothing else to do with their life, or they think that it makes them that much better by trying to put me down? Because you guys saw, I got my jacuzzi, my infinity pool, all that stuff going on outside. It ain't stopping me. There's nothing you can do to stop me. I mean, if you want to start another channel and compete with me, I say all day, man, bring it, baby. I 100% encourage people that don't like what we do or don't think that we're good at what we do. I 100% encourage you. Start your website. Start your YouTube channel. Instead of coming to the comments here, or instead of spamming our Facebook group, go to YouTube. It's 100% free. Start a channel. Put your face on it. Not like one of these stupid music ones with like a screenshot. You're never going to get viewers that way. I can trust me on that. Show who you are. Have some balls and do it. And it's like, if you're better than us, congratulations, man. You're gonna become very wealthy. People saw. I showed you guys, and I will show you guys again sometime. Anyway, speaking of basketball, it's time, man. Let's just get to it. Wasting 15 minutes on this crap.
Which one are we doing, college or NBA?
Whichever you would like. Tell me.
I think we just get college out of the way, but.
Rod is not here because his power is out. Yeah, when they hit the when they hit the three, I thought that they were good. Anyways, we put that behind us. We get to today. I give these people the time and energy because I want to call them out. And I don't understand it. I would love to understand what the point is. What is your point? What is your point? You think you're going to tear me down or stop me? Have you not seen how many videos I do and how much content we produce on our websites? You think you can stop me by some stupid ass YouTube comment? Good luck, man. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot more than that. A lot more. Good luck, man. Anyways, speaking of good luck, we got 2 college hoops tonight. It's the Elite Eight. We got Arkansas, Baylor, Oregon State, Houston. Both these picks for me are premium picks. I have picks on the totals. I will be giving out one of my premiums in the NCAA March Madness on the late YouTube show today. I don't know if Rod or Brian will be giving out picks in the same game or not, but if they are, I'm going to give another game and one of my picks for March Madness in the late premium YouTube. I'll give out the one that I like the better of the two. It will be the one that I give out there. But and I don't know if the
what
other
are you doing
guys,
on your premium YouTube? I missed that.
I'm going to give out one of I only gave out totals in my videos of that. So I'm going to give out one of my sides, which are both my premium picks for today. One of those I'm going to give out on the late YouTube show today. The late premium YouTube show. One of those 2 games, I will give out the side in addition to another premium pick. I'll give, if one of the other guys has one of theirs that they want to give out too, we can all give out a March Madness Elite Eight pick tonight for the late show. If the other guys want to do it, if not, it doesn't matter. I'll give out one of mine. Plus, I'll give I will give out another premium pick. So this guy saying Muss wasn't a good day. He's cranky. I'm cranky because I'm sick of it, man. Because it's 3:00 in the morning. That's why I'm cranky. It's 4:00 in the morning. and people complain about it, man. I don't understand the point. What's your point? You know, what is your point? Is your point to get me mad? Congratulations, man. You got me mad at 4:00 in the morning. Wow, big man. Wow, some life accomplishment. I got some guy, right, who approached me. He wants to do our UFC. It's like, why do people give me less attention when they want to join our team than they do from like applying for McDonald's? They send me like a direct message saying, I'm the best, this, whatever. They don't even say what their name is, right? They don't even say their name. It's like some name Instagram account, right? They don't say, hi, Mitch, my name is this. I've been watching your site for a while. I do UFC picks. Here's what I've been doing in UFC picks. Here's this. It's always this like it's always this it's all good, man. I'm just crabby. You can tell it's Monday. I'm never good on Mondays. Everyone knows that. Instead of saying like, yeah, I've been doing UFC picks on Instagram. We don't have a lot of write-ups. We do a lot of videos, right? Something like that. But instead of saying, man, I'm the best UFC person, put me on your site.
And then you do it and they go 10,
it's like,
30.
If you went to McDonald's and said, man, I'm the best French fry cooker, man, hire me now. What are they going to say? It's like, we're a real company. We have 80 people that work here. I know I don't come across all that professional. I understand that, But we're a real company. We have 80 people working here. We have lawyers, accountants, all that kind of stuff, just like everybody else. I'm just more approachable than, most CEOs of companies, right? I mean, that's really the difference. I'm one of you guys, I'm one of the community. How many of the other how many of the other sports betting sites does the CEO of the site come on the videos and then go inside the Facebook group and then also, answers your questions and does all those things? Zero. There's zero. I'll tell you that much. Zero. I'm the only one. Anyways, Brian, I think this Oregon State game against Houston, I think this is a defensive struggle all the way. It just almost sets up too easy, kind of like that Loyola Oregon State, right? Where it's just, points are tough to come by, but maybe we're wrong. I don't know. What do you think here?
Yeah, I think you stole my thunder a little bit here. I was liking the under as soon as I looked at it. Opened up at 131 down to 129 or so. You see 40% of the bets, 53% of the money on the under. I just think, and just by looking at it, it's going to be a defensive struggle. Houston Cougars, one of the best defenses college basketball. Oregon State, no slouches. I jumped off of them for a game last time. And last time out, I paid the price. So I'm going to take Oregon State Beavers plus the points, but I think the stronger play is the under.
We've done UFC. We do it at our websites, and we've done UFC we've had videos of UFC and all that stuff. We did live shows with UFC. It has not been something that we make a killing on. It is something that we've lost money on every single time we've done it. So if somebody had a proposal, instead of sending an Instagram direct message saying, Mitch, you should hire me because this, it's like, and told me exactly why and everything else, and sent me an email with long detailed, to set something up like everybody else does, I would consider doing it again. But I just know the way that we've done it in the past doesn't work, and I'm not going to do it that way. I'm not going to do it the way we've done it in the past. It would have to be daily, a daily show, which would be painful for me to watch.
I don't know. Daily seems. They only have fights on Saturdays and Wednesdays.
Don't care. Gotta be daily.
They need to add a pro wrestling show.
Gotta be daily. I'll add whatever, man, but it's gotta be daily. Gotta be every day. At least 5 days a week, like the drive-through. People forget about it. Like our show, people plan their day around watching our show, plan their morning around it.
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to go out for a nice walk in the morning and come back and watch it on tape delay.
Yeah, people have it as part of their day, and it's like if you don't make it part of their day, then they're going to forget about it. You know?
Well, the problem with UFC, I think, is they have X amount of fights taking place on Saturday. How can you talk about that every day?
There's all kinds of fighters you could have on the show. There's all kinds of things you can do.
You're the genius.
All kinds of stuff you can talk about. Doesn't have to be like this show where we're, I don't know, 20 minutes in and we've given one pick with two people. Oh man, not our best show, that's for sure.
Well, I do like the two ones I gave out. I like the Beavers, and I really like the under. So I think they're strong plays.
How about the second game here? Arkansas against Baylor. Two good.
Well, I'm going to give out the spread on the premium late show today.
All right, nice. So there's another Elite Eight pick for the premium late show. And how about anything on the total?
Yeah, I'm not a totals guy. Lately, I've been better on totals. Yesterday, I nailed a couple, but I'm going to go with the over here. Line doesn't say it, but I just see these two teams getting close to 160. Baylor could easily put up 80 points today, 85. It's just a question of what Arkansas can add to the total. I think the 147.5 is light. I'd wait closer to the tip off. I think you can get it down to 146.5 or so.
I don't think that. What was my goal when I started Pick Dogs? Well, I was in a lawsuit. I started Sports Chat Place 15 years ago, and my goal was used to be called the College Football Place, and it was just to talk college football with other people because I worked in an office where nobody knew college football. Everybody was Ivy League graduates, and they were not like sports fans, and I'm from Miami where we live, sleep college football. And, I had no one to talk college football with, so I started my website, Sports Chat Place. Pick Dogs I started because I was in a legal thing with my other site, Picks and Parlays, and this one, Sports Chat Place. And I believe that there was an opening for me to do something else, and I didn't know how that was going to turn out. I wasn't 100% sure how that was going to turn out, so I just figured instead of doing nothing, I would sit here and talk about my lawsuit. I would rather do what I do, which is talk to you guys about sports. And it just so happened that we've been able to blow up YouTube with this thing. It just happened, and it's only getting bigger. I have to tell you, I got a bunch of stuff coming up where it's only going to get bigger. It's going to be huge. I am really, really excited about what we're doing with Pick Dogs. Brian, what do you got for sale today?
Oh, I'll tell you what, today I've got my Monday night money shot 5-pack. I'm definitely going 4-1 tonight. I got 3 NBA, 1 college basketball, 1 NHL. 5 plays for $50 at pickdogs.com premium pick section. Yesterday I was 1-2. I won USC and lost Alabama. So rough day for me, but I'm going to bounce right back today. It's been my worst March Madness in 11 years. And not that I've been losing a ton, but anything that's not a big profit March Madness is a loser for me. So I'm going to start to come back tonight.
It's odd for me because this weekend, it felt like in the NCAA tournament that I had a losing weekend, but I looked at the numbers and really all my losers that I had were either in the NIT or outside of yesterday were in NIT or in NBA. So actually my NCAA tournament picks over the weekend, I was 3-2 in those picks. My other picks, not so good, but 3-2 in my NCAA tournament picks. But anyways, I have a 2+1 today, so I'm actually have a winning record for the NCAA tournament this year. I have a 3-pack today, just 1 NBA and 2 college basketball. I might add an NBA. I didn't have a chance to really look at everything this morning in the NBA because I've been super busy before the show getting things together. But
Raptors collapsed yesterday on me, so
I think that was the only NBA pick of the free picks I gave out that lost. I think everything else won.
I was a little worried it went to +3 at tip-off. I figured I was in trouble. So.
But anyways, I have a 2+1, 2 college hoops, 1 NBA for $35 out there. let's go to the NBA, see what's going on. I know there's a ton of games. There was a lot of late lines that came out, but they weren't that late as normal. But they were late enough that I didn't really get a great chance to look at everything. I did, videos on the games, but sometimes those start to run together when you're doing as many as I do. We got the Brooklyn Nets up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. That line has moved from 11.5 to 12. We've got the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks. This line is 4.5 still. Showing a little pressure on that 4 for it to go a little higher. Showing we got the Pistons and the Raptors. This line has dropped a full point after I gave out the Pistons as my dog of the day. And we got the Grizzlies and the Rockets. And oh, wait a minute. I skipped the whole line of games.
Yeah, you're throwing me off. I thought we were going to do 7 to 8 o'clock.
Yeah. All right, let's go back. We'll do Pelicans, Wizards, Celtics, Pelicans, Wizards, Pacers, Nets, Timberwolves, Knicks, Heat. I had my screen scrolled up. I missed it.
Well, for me in that group of games, I was going to do Knicks Heat on the drive-thru, but my good buddy Bash brother Joe D'Amico is going to give that game out. I'm going to jump on the New York Knicks plus the points. It almost looks too good to be true in a sucker play, but the Knicks have been playing solid basketball. I think the Heat have lost 6 in a row. I like the Knicks to win outright. I'm going to sprinkle some on the money line, but also take the points for safety. And then I'm going to take my good buddy the Pelicans, who burned me the other night. They won the last time they played Boston. I believe that was in New Orleans. The line opened up at 5.5. It's down to 3.5. I think it could stay within a bucket. So I'm going to take the New Orleans Pelicans in the spot.
Oh, man. This guy. We got a joker. Rod is mad at me. That's why he's not on the show. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know if he's mad at me or not. Rod gets mad at a lot of people. I don't think he I don't think he's a grudge holder. God, man. Got a real jerk over here in the. God. Anyway. Let's see if this works. Anyways, yeah, I like the Celtics here against the Pelicans. I love fading the Pelicans. I'm just going to continue to do so on a regular basis.
The line looks a little fishy to me.
Well, it went down 0.5 point. Well, I think,
with Zion, 2 points.
Zion Williamson, 4.5 to 3.5, no?
5.5 to 3 now?
I never saw 5.5. When I did the videos last night, it was 4. The real open was 4 last night.
Yeah, I got 4 this morning.
Yeah, it was 4 last night when I did it. The Nets against the Timberwolves. Kyrie's back for this one, so it should be. I think it should be the Nets, no problem here. And then the Heat and the Knicks. This line just looks funny to me, but I'm gonna fall for it. I'm gonna take the Knickerbockers. We got the Pistons and the Raptors, the Rockets and the Grizzlies. We got OKC and Dallas, and the Spurs and Kings.
Well, I'm going to take the Grizzlies laying the points opened up. It's up about 2 points from where it opened, maybe more. Rockets won a game, so what? That's the game. Well, the game that the Rockets won was a game that I liked them and got back my money from my previous loss. I just think Memphis has way too much to play for. They need every win they can get. This Rockets team is just so bad. I'll lay the points there with Memphis. And I agree, the Detroit Pistons are probably the dog of the day easily. No reason why they can't beat the Raptors outright, who are on a back-to-back. Raptors really left a sour taste in my mouth yesterday. I'll take the Detroit Pistons plus the points.
I like the Pistons as well. And I like the Thunder buddies against Dallas. With Luka and Porzingis coming back, I think once again, that's all people see. You know, it's like, yeah, but Luka and Porzingis is back. It's like, yeah, the people that made the line didn't know that, so you really got over on them. You know, it doesn't really work that way. It would be great if it did, but unfortunately it doesn't. So you're paying way up for those guys is basically what the difference is. Then we got Utah Jazz against Cleveland. Cleveland just so bad that they're 16-point dogs. The Golden State Warriors against the Bulls, who have become one of the more overrated teams in hoops since the trade deadline. Got blown out by the Spurs last time as a 1.5-point dog in San Antonio. What's up with that? And then you got the feature game, which is the Clippers and the Bucks. This line's moved from 1.5 to 2.5. If you guys have picks on these games, go to the individual videos and leave a comment. I'm going to start saying that in those videos. I know it's just one more thing that people will fast forward over, but I don't care. I'm going to say it. You have a pick in this game? Leave it in the comment. I think people will do it. Oh, be sure to hit the like button. Some people say that I need to remind people to do that in order for them to do it. Be sure to hit the like button. Reminder.
Or they could go to every video and leave hashtag Iceman Sucks on every video.
That makes
There I go. I'm going 0-3 tonight. 0-5. In that last group of games, I'm doing the Bulls-Warriors spread on the drive-through tonight. Make sure you tune in. And definitely a premium-worthy play right there. Clippers-Bucks is a premium for me. But the Cavs plus the points, that's just a ton of points for an NBA team. I see it at 16. Jazz as low as 15.5. I know the Cavs are bad, but I don't see this being more than a 10 to 12 point win for the Jazz. So I'm going to take the points in the Cavs and hold my nose.
I like the Clippers out of those. I think the Cavs Jazz, I did not give a pick in the video. It's like, I have no idea. 16-point spread in the NBA is just a bad idea. But the Cavs are so bad. But the Jazz, I mean, we've seen them blow covers. Yep, 162 game season in Major League Baseball. Comes out to 2,600 games. We're covering them all at Pick Dogs, all at Sports Chat. So it's 5,200 free baseball articles. I'll be doing 2,600 YouTube videos for the regular season for Major League Baseball. I'm excited about it. I'm going to be very, very tired because the way they pushed the NBA season back. I think the NBA regular season ends in about a month, though. But I could see some 25, 30 video nights coming up for me. But, yeah, I like the Clippers here against the Bucks. I see the line moving in that direction as well. I just think that Kawhi Leonard, I don't know if he says it publicly or if he doesn't say it, but I think that he kind of, like, gets up for the games against Giannis. And I think that's pretty much what it is. So I'm gonna take the Clippers in that one. We go to hockey. Our hockey guy isn't here. He's got a hockey pick for the early premium YouTube show that he sent me, and I'm gonna read it for everybody during the premium show. But Mitchie Pucks skates off to another winner yesterday. I have hit 5 or 6 in a row now on this show. Top play. Brian, I don't know how you feel about this hockey. Do you want to go through the whole card, or you just want to give out a couple picks here? Because I know it's not.
I can give out a couple picks.
It's a sport that you cover, but it's not your main squeeze, right? It's like kind of like.
No, that's not my main squeeze. I'm going to jump on the Buffalo Sabres plus 180 against the Flyers. I know the Sabres have lost 19 straight games, but I think the Sabres have the better goalie in this matchup. Hart's been getting pounded all season, and the public's pounding the Flyers at minus 190. It's just a recipe for disaster. And then I like my Calgary Flames at home against the Winnipeg Jets. I think the Flames can win back-to-back and take 2 out of 3 here from the Jets. You're only laying minus 115, and I think Calgary's an excellent play tonight. And, the Pittsburgh Penguins minus 108 against the Islanders. I think the Penguins keep rolling at home. Islanders are a good team, but the Penguins need to send that statement out and get another win over the Islanders.
Yep, my Mitchie Pucks pick today is going to be the Penguins here. against the Islanders. 15-3-1 at home for the Penguins, while the Islanders just 9-8 on the road. I know that it's just not enough value there on the Islanders for me from a betting perspective. I think if they would have given me plus $1.25 on the Islanders, and maybe this is them sucking me in on the Penguins, but I doubt it. I think it's more New York public coming in on the Islanders, but I think that the Penguins here, 15-3-1 at home this season. Like I said, it would take about plus $1.25, plus $1.40 to get me on the Islanders in this game. I could talk myself onto the other side. I just can't do it at this price. And sports betting is all about finding the value.
What about the Sabres?
I like the Sabres there too. I like the Sabres also.
How many games can you lose in a row?
And on the puck line. And on the puck line plus the 1.5 as well. So that's my birdcage for hockey. I'll do the Penguins with the Sabres. Oh, you can't parlay the same game. So, all right. The Mitchie Pucks play is going to be the Penguins. Let's see if Lucky Penny concurs. Nope. Lucky Penny says Islanders. It was wrong yesterday.
Yeah, what's that Penny now?
Yeah, you don't know nothing. In the days the Penny agrees with me, it's money. In the days that it's literally money. In the days it doesn't agree with me, it knows nothing.
I kind of miss Rod being here because me and him would be arguing about the Jets and Flames. But no Mayor Calgary today.
Rod sent me his premium pick for today. Anyways, you got a parlay for today, Brian?
Yes, I do. I got your favorite team, the Pelicans plus the points. I got the Oregon State Beavers under the number, and the New York Knicks plus the points.
I'm going to go with the Buffalo Sabres plus the 1.5. I'm going to take the Clippers, and I'll go with the Brooklyn Nets will be mine. This is Mitch and Brian. Thanks for joining us. We're going to do the YouTube Premium show. It's going to be just us two, but we got Rod's pick and a consensus pick as well. And like I said, on the 5 o'clock show, I'm going to give out one of my March Madness picks plus another pick. So it's going to be a bonus show at 5 on the Premium YouTube show. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Have a great day. We're going to try and act more professional tomorrow.